Killer arm workout today, man. I can barely move. Just want to do a quick video with this one. This one's going out today. Look at these shiny frets. Oh. Set up very nice. Big fat bass. Killer, man. la7 16-inch beast. This is we've got one left in tobacco with gold hardware, and two blue sparkles, one in gold. Actually, I think they're both in gold. Yes. Black hardware is all gone. I guess you all like the black. I'll remember that. But I just want to talk real quick. This was actually I got a trade, a Peerless. I think they made the Robert Conti guitar, and where is it? Oh, it's up on the wall. Oh, I think you can see the end of it over there. But man, I'm telling you, nobody sets their stuff up right. It's a travesty, because I remember when I was a kid, when I was in high school, and I'd go to the music store and I'd see these Ibanez guitars, which were generally set up very well, but like, it's funny, I would play like a crazy ass guitar, $3,000 guitar, and if it wasn't set up right, I was just like, oh, this thing's a piece of shit. I didn't know about setups. I thought it was what it was. Like at the time I didn't realize that you could lower the action and do things to the frets or whatever. But people don't seem to realize it's a lot of work, getting these things set up like this. It's I have actually I'm selling this one, but we actually made customized fret leveling beams out of aluminum, which were machined here in Austin by a buddy of mine was working for the Porsche dealership, and basically the machine shop that did the work for them did these for me. I had to do a bunch of them, and it was actually quite expensive. Now this is just like aluminum, all right? You can buy these things pretty cheap, but and it's straight. I mean, it's aluminum. Most people would be more than satisfied with this, but we actually had it milled down. So I'm just saying, so the accuracy of this is ridiculous. And when you're talking about action, 1/16 of an inch or even lower action, it's important, man. You've got these little strings, the tolerances are I mean, it's ridiculous. So you want things to be as accurate as possible. So yeah, we had those made, and you'll see that it's long. Because another thing that people will do is, you can use a shorter beam, but you're only doing so many frets at a time. So this pretty much covers the entire fretboard, and it's perfectly flat. So you're getting so your shit's gonna be dead on. So that's just one of the little things that we do to make these special. I mean, another thing real quick, I don't want to babble too much, I'm tired. But like, you guys are paying all this money for these corporate guitars, and you're getting fucked. so much of that price of the guitar, keep in mind, I'm such a small company, right? I'm only making a few of these at a time. So despite my low overhead and the fact that I'm doing all this work myself, my costs are still higher than, let's say, if Gibson wanted to do this. Because, they could be buying these things by the freaking container. Their costs would be much lower. The tuners, everything they buy would be lower cost. So why all these other people's guitars so much more expensive for less quality? It's because of overhead. It's because of bullshit. It's because they're paying people to do jobs. They're paying non-musicians to do marketing and all sorts of other bullshit. Have you been to the NAMM show? Have you been to these trade shows where, they have like multi-level booths, 2-3-story booths, with meeting rooms and soundproofed rooms, and I'm not even going to get into the costs of this, but they have to hire union labor to set those up. I mean, you are talking 6 figures just for the booth, and then you're flying in executives from everywhere. They're having all these dinners. They're staying at the Hilton or the Hyatt. They're staying at nice hotels, and this is your money. I mean, all this. They're not just doing this out of their pockets. This is they're paying Steve Vai to put a fan on and those fucking hair blow in the breeze, and you guys are paying for it. Each one of you that buy a friggin' Ibanez or a PRS. Why is a PRS private stock $10,000? What is private stock? What is that? It's a nice piece of wood? I mean, come on, man. Is it gonna sound any better? No, it's not. It's gonna look better. The guitars look pretty. I mean, if that's all you care about is something that's really pretty, maybe you could put on a dress, put some tassels on the fucking guitar, dance around like an asshole. But if you're a player, you want a guitar that looks good. Look, I mean, goddamn, look at this. I mean, I wish you could. You're not getting a setup like this on guitars costing triple. But yeah, keep buying them, man. Keep paying for Steve Vai's little wardrobe changes and his little sequin shirts and Joe Satriani's sunglasses, and keep buying their stupid pedals. He uses this pedal. Guys, I'm playing through no reverb, no delay, nothing, clean. That's how you should be playing. Guys need little toys. Get your shit together. Be a man. Get a goddamn guitar. Don't spend too much for it, and play it. How about that? Play the damn guitar.